Listen, if you've ever built something, raised money, or even thought about starting up, you know this pain. The frustration when local rules throttle your growth, the roadblocks that pop up because your market is small, or because this is how things are done here. It's maddening. It feels like you're trapped in a tiny box while the rest of the world speeds ahead. You want to build something that matters, something big, but borders keep slamming shut on your ideas. You're stuck wrestling with local biases, limited talent pools, and a shrinking playground. That nightmare of trying to scale just turns into endless compromise, dumbed-down products, lost timing, and missed chances. Here's the brutal truth. If your startup isn't thinking beyond borders, you're already losing. Innovation isn't about sticking to home turf, collecting local approvals, or building for a local crowd. The future is messy, complicated, sprawling, and it's global. Cross-border startups aren't some niche trend. They're the raw engine pushing innovation forward. They're the only way to tap into the best talent, biggest markets, and the sharpest ideas scattered across the planet. But this isn't just about selling overseas or outsourcing. It's about rewriting the rules on how startups grow and scale. Forget the old playbook that says, focus local, then maybe expand. That's a slow death sentence. Instead, think about this as creating a new beast from day one. Teams spread across time zones, customers with wildly different needs, investors who don't just get your geography but your vision. And yes, it's hard. You'll mess up communication, you'll clash on culture, and damn, sometimes it feels like the whole thing might fall apart. But here's the catch. Those challenges are the points where you get the edge. If you can build trust across cultures, speed up decisions in messy environments, and design products that don't just fit one place, but many, no one will catch you. Here's what to do. Absolutely no excuses. First, think global before you start coding or pitching. Validate your product idea in multiple markets at the same time. Don't launch where it's easy or comfortable. Launch where the problems hit hardest and customers will pay out of sheer desperation. Find your early adopters not by proximity, but by need and willingness to move fast. Second, build your team like it's a distributed special ops unit. Forget the idea that everyone must sit in the same office or even overlap hours heavily. Use the power of asynchronous work. Structure your communications with absolute clarity and ruthless priorities. Third, get your legal and financial structure sorted across borders before it becomes a headache. Too many startups ignore this and sink under surprise taxes, compliance hell, or failed funding rounds. This isn't sexy, but it's life or death. Finally, investors. Stop locking yourselves in local bubbles. Look for founders who think global from day one, who show grit in handling complexity, and who want partners who actually understand multiple markets. Push your founders to think impermanently, encourage them to move fast, test assumptions globally, and pivot hard if needed. That's the only way to get to breakthroughs. Local validation is just the starting line, not the finish. If this sounds overwhelming, good. It's supposed to be. Because moving past borders means moving past comfort zones, past old systems built to constrain you. But that's where real freedom is. The startups that figure this out, they won't just compete. They'll define the next wave of innovation. They'll create products that matter everywhere, build networks that energize powerful collaboration, and unlock value no one local alone could ever touch. So stop waiting for local acceptance. Stop settling for easy wins. Take that global leap now. Build for the world you want to see, not the country you were born in. This is where the real future will be decided, and it's waiting for those bold enough to scale past borders, past old rules, and past all the noise. The clock is ticking. Are you ready to finally break out? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.